Hey guys, this is TJ Hafer, and I'm bringing you a preview today of a Total War Saga Troy. This is the upcoming game based on the Trojan Wars from Creative Assembly's new Sofia, Bulgaria studio. It's centered on, of course, the mythical, semi-historical Trojan Wars. You can see the city of Troy here up on the hill, which will be central to a lot of the conflict. They've sort of taken a truth behind the myth approach, is how they're describing it, in terms of portraying actual history versus the mythology, which we all know from, reading Homer in high school or whatever. So there's not going to be a lot of, overtly supernatural stuff, but there are some nods to that. And then, of course, we do have the legendary heroes. This is a battle between Achilles on the Achaean Greek side and Hector on the Trojan side. This is the Bronze Age, so warfare is heavily infantry focused, but they've come up with sort of some interesting ways to differentiate units even within that fairly narrow theme. Achilles here has a lot of kind of aggressive, versatile units. He also does have some horsemen, which you're not going to see a lot of. These guys actually are called centaurs, and they're considered a quote-unquote mythical unit, but they've chosen to represent that by just mounted horsemen, which were not something a lot of people were familiar with at this point of warfare. You can see we got some chariots too, which were a little bit more common. But since, cavalry is going to be pretty rare to the point of actually being considered a mythic unit, they've created different weight classes of infantry. So there's light, medium, and heavy infantry. Heavy infantry will usually win like a one-on-one head-to-head fight, but they have the least mobility. Light infantry are very fast, good at skirmishing. A lot of them have missile weapons and things like that. Here's Hector himself, of course. Heroes are going to be a big part of it. This is another one of the quote-unquote mythical units. This is the Minotaur, which they're representing as he's some sort of like a barbarian warrior who's just really big and strong and wears a cow skull on his head. Mechanically, they're pretty powerful. Probably not as much as the mythic units in, Total War Warhammer or something like that. But they can definitely punch above their weight. Although he is a big dude, so maybe it's at his weight. So we're going to join the main infantry engagement here. One thing is a lot of these units have alternate weapon modes. So these are Achilles. I think they're called Myrmidons. But I've told them to put their shields away and to two-hand their spears, which gives them a little bit more punching power. And we're running into some of Hector's lighter infantry here that we should be able to make quick work of. But as you can see, he's also using his own light troops to flank us. So we're going to bring in our centaurs here, get a good shot in centaur cam as we intercept these light troops. Yeah, saddles and stirrups were not actually very well developed yet at this point in history. So that's part of the reason you didn't see cavalry in the style that we'll see in later time periods, is that it wasn't really practical with the technology we had. Chariots, as you can see here, we don't really want to get stuck in with these, but they're good for doing run-throughs of enemy light formations. And it looks like over here I've successfully brought in my own missile troops to kind of flank their infantry line. Well, their Minotaur is doing quite a bit of damage to our dudes. I'm hoping that using these missile guys to flank will kind of give us a little bit of an edge in this engagement. And then we'll try to take out Hector here as well, since, if you played Total War for a long time, taking out the enemy commander is usually a pretty good way to spin the battle in your favor. And here we go. Here's Achilles. He's challenged Hector to a duel. It works kind of similar to how it does in Total War Three Kingdoms, where, it's this choreographed fight between these two units, and it's just going to be kind of mano-a-mano here. The one difference is you're not locked into a duel until one side either dies or retreats. It's actually a hero ability with a set duration, so you'll use this challenge ability on an enemy hero, and then you'll be locked into that duel for however long the ability lasts. I mean, if one hero dies first, that'll obviously in the duel. He can't fight back if he's dead, but as you'll see here, the duel actually comes to an end before either of them dies, and then Hector's gonna run off and do his own thing. Achilles is like, wait, no, get back here. Heroes, they've said, are not going to be quite as powerful as they are in Warhammer, Total War Warhammer, or Total War 3 Kingdoms. They're best used fighting on the front line with their troops. They'll obviously be potent, but you can't win an entire battle with just your heroes. Let's see if we can finish him off here. There we go. Nice stab to the heart. Hector's down. I guess the book is over now. Yep. Anyway, that's our quick preview of a Total War Saga Troy. For more on Total War, check out our preview on the website. And for everything else, keep it right here on IGN.